It's a very, very small group of people, many of them clueless.
Hi, everybody. It's Gene Simmons, and you're not. This is Kiss My Collectibles podcast, but you knew that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Kiss My Collectibles. I'm one of your co-hosts, Jason Herndon, and with me, as always, is Nicholas Buckland.
I always forget which order.
Joe Lollich. I usually do Joe first, but I'm trying to keep him in the lower left.
I like how I put my pants on.
No! It didn't work.
It didn't work.
And John 5 and John's assistant, Craig.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hello.
Joe swung to the right. So, yeah.
So, do I have to fix this now?
Yeah.
Fix it?
Yeah, I can fix it. Hold on. Hey! It's like those slide puzzles, right?
Exactly.
Right.
We're 9 minutes in and people hate me already.
That's right. Yeah. So, guys, it's been for freaking ever.
It's been
A long time. Like 2-3 months. Something like that.
Okay.
I don't know.
It seems like we only did the last episode 14 years ago.
That's right. It's like herding cats gets you guys on the screen or something like that.
Exactly.
So, anyway. So, we're going to talk about some posters again. And I guess we'll say posters part 2, vintage posters part 2, because I think one of the last episode we did with John was on U.S. and Canadian retail posters, I think. So, maybe we're going to try to start out with Japan tonight. And I guess we'll talk about retail and promotional there. And if we got some time, maybe we'll move into another country or something like that. So,
not us, just the posters.
I can be in Canada in about 30 minutes.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's true. You can.
John, it's a little tough to hear you.
Oh, really? La-da-dee, la-da-doo.
It sounds very distant.
Do I sound distant?
Yeah, I bet. I wonder if he has the microphone.
Exactly what I was just going to say.
Y'all switch. Yes, I can hear Craig beautifully. Y'all switch headphones.
Okay.
Gross.
Yeah, don't do that. How did we lose you all?
It's all working out.
All right, how's that?
That's perfect. That's way better. We can hear you good now. So if that headphone dies, we're in trouble because it's tough to hear you.
I got another pack, but we'll just hurry it up.
That sounds good. All right. So
Yes, please.
Yes, Joe. Anything to make this go faster.
That's right.
He's just talking about life.
LaCroix. What is that? Purple LaCroix? I love that flavor. I love that flavor.
Purple's a fruit.
Sometimes blue. I like blue sometimes.
Yeah.
I can't stand that mess.
Sit here, Craig.
So Joe's like, which country has one Kiss poster?
John, what were we joking about the other day? Doing a Kiss My Wax on Iceland?
Yeah, doing a Kiss My Wax on Iceland.
But only the makeup years.
Right.
That's right.
Because there's so much.
Yeah.
We should do that as a short.
Iceland, India, and Iran, right? We figured all the I countries.
Yep.
Exactly.
That's
The show will take about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's
Do you
right.
have all of those, John?
Purple LaCroix.
Do you have the
What
elder...
flavor is that? Purple. It's like not even a flavor.
Blabbermouth says John 5 only drinks purple LaCroix.
Yeah.
blabbermouth.
Yeah.
So, all right. Should we show some new stuff?
Mm.
I'm gonna open it.
Oh, what's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
Never gets old to me.
Who wants to go first? What's in the juice box? All right, I'll go first then.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of, they're known as chew bops over here in the U.S., but they're chew pops in other countries.
Oh, if only we had the
hang on.
hand. Do you have the hand? We need a hand.
Do that again? Sorry. I'm not on the boil.
Yeah, get on the ball. So here's
Germany?
Germany unmasked. Cool. You can see the gum sticking out of the side there a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. And then the ultra rare German Dynasty.
That is super rare.
Super rare. And I'd like to thank my very good friend Michael Kohler for hooking me up with these bad babies.
I drink
now the gum is the gum is still good.
Yeah. You want me to open it up and chew it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I wanted to
That's
show
purple. That's purple flavor too, right?
That's the theme of today.
That's right.
Only things that are purple.
Yeah. And then I was just going to show this personal item. I was able to. What do you want to say, Joe?
I don't know what's coming next. Yeah. You're like, I want to show this personal item.
That's right. I was lucky and honored to participate and help out with the Peter Criss team up in Atlantic City for their most recent autographs and meet and greet session and everything. And they took some photos and we were able to get them printed out and autographed while we were at the event. So
wow,
that's great.
Just a little personal collectible. So just
that cardboard cutout of Peter looks so real.
That's right. So just thank you, Peter and Gigi. It was what I had a wonderful time. So
they're the best.
Yeah, they are the best. So
absolutely.
And that's all I've got. Who's next?
I'll go next because this is interesting. So this is almost a bit of detective work.
We'll be the judge of that.
Well,
play it loose and fast with the.
So here, so I ordered off the soundboard live in Des Moines, 1977, limited edition purple 2LP, and there's my little I can prove. See, it's a 2LP, and I don't know about you guys. You guys are probably more experienced in vinyl, but my vinyl that showed up was a little smaller than most vinyls.
No, you know what that is? That's the Chew Bop. That's right. That's the 2022 Chew Bop.
German Chew Bop. So yeah, so thank you. You discover music for my double LP.
Now, are they fixing that for you?
Now, I put that on the vinyl record player, and it didn't sound too good. But no, so that's what I ended up with. And then, just so out of the blue, then 2 days later, then this shows up. So I don't know what the hell's going on. So yeah, I actually
neither do they.
Neither do they. And I need to check because I haven't actually checked. Because it's the red vinyl, I want to see what color it purple vinyl, what color it is.
Of course, it's purple.
It's actually purple.
Everything is purple.
Keeping in theme with today.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a very nice
purple.
purple.
Electric purple. It's a lovely purple. Yeah. So so it's really cool.
That sound you heard when you showed the mini vinyl was 1 million Kiss fans all running to eBay to buy their copy of the purple 3-inch Kiss off the soundboard.
Yeah,
so 45 discs.
As Jason says, even Universal, You Discover Music don't know what went on there. But yeah, so I got a free CD anyway.
Universal, You Discover, it's all interchangeable. They're all the same company. So
yeah, so that was my latest what's in the box.
Yeah, I got that too. It's sitting right here, but I'm glad I didn't step on your toes. Joe?
Yeah, so I have 4 fakes to show you. So the first fake I have
boy.
No.
I was lucky enough to hang out with Mr. 5 back in July in New Jersey. And at said backstage event was Peter Criss. So I was able to get
nice
the The Hottest Brand in the Land, a book that Nicholas Buckland did an amazing job on. Signed up by all 4, finishing
Look at that.
Chris at the yeah. So it was really cool. Gigi and Peter were super nice. Yeah.
Cool. And you've had Ace Frehley on that one for a while, like about a year or so?
Yeah, for a while, and then obviously we had the the initial signing.
I think I have a wonderful photo of you from that event. Should I show that up now? Is that when you got that sign?
No, you should not show anything. So moving on. Here is fake number. So that was the fake number 1. Fake number 2 is
That's awesome.
Yeah, Peru.
That is awesome.
Copy of Best of Solo Albums. So you can sort of see it there. They come. I think I've showed versions of these things before. They come in this sort of. It's like a, kind of a folio thing, and you can see the age marks. Jason Herndon, and
I didn't say it.
And also, so there's the white label. The fake, don't look for these because, if you buy them, they're fake. So there's that.
That is so awesome.
So there's that one.
Fake.
That's right. So it's fake number 2.
This one's my favorite. Come on now.
Fake number 3 is this.
Oh.
This bad boy. So Creatures of the Night, again, Peru promotional copy. Again, same folio.
So great.
Type of deal. And then there's the label on that guy.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool.
Showing all the codes for when these were all faked. Here and here.
That is so cool, man.
That's a good one. And then the last fake I have to show, because I can't get a real copy of it, is this.
Yes!
Is this guy.
Wow.
Come on now.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
I quit.
So I officially announced my retirement from the show and from Kiss collecting. So if anybody wants to buy any of this stuff off of me, I've reached the top of the mountain.
This was Joe earlier.
I'm the king of the world!
So great.
That's just how I feel every day. So there's the label on that guy. And I can quick
Best of
release.
Kiss Japan.
Amazing.
But,
Amazing.
yeah. And there's the inner.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's incredible.
And it's actually inside, so I won't show the back. But there it is. So those are my four fakes.
Should we address that or just let it go?
Oh, we can address it. I'm totally joking. So I was offered to buy the Creatures and the Best of Solo albums promotional copies from a guy that I've done business with in the past. And Mr. J5 and I were speculating about how many of these existed out there. And I think we sort of maybe came up with a number. We thought maybe 8-ish, something like that. But I know that Jason, your friend and ours, Arjun, I remember seeing him at a convention and maybe in Atlanta, right? I think
That's
that
correct.
was the one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Where he had a bunch of those up for sale or at least posted behind him at his vendor booth.
Yeah, just for show. He was just showing.
Yeah, just for show.
And I think it's 12.
12 of them. So I reached out to Jason and said, how many of these do we think there are? So Jason quickly reached out to Arjun and Arjun hit him back and said, oh, beware. I went to Utrecht, which is the world's biggest record fair, talked to a dealer from Peru saying that those are fake.
That's correct.
So then, of course, the speculation all started. Are they fake? What are they? I mean, obviously, you can see they show, they're obvious signs of age and wear and patina on them that aren't, in my estimation anyway, would never be easily replicated. They smell old. Now, I guess the only thing, I don't have history or provenance on those things, but I would guess that the only way that you could fake those is possibly with the disc inside, if they were some other label other than a white label promo that had been scratched out and stamped. But I've seen many promo copies like that are scratched out, stamped. I think we've seen them with stickers on them. John and Craig, you would know even better than I would about all the different permutations of how these things sort of show up in the marketplace. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I don't know. I don't have any.
I don't know the history of these, Joe. But when you say fake, do you mean fake as in these are unofficial, or do you mean it's a copy of something that is official?
Unofficial.
I didn't understand what you mean.
Completely unofficial. That is what that's what Arjun was told, was that they were never really real. And of course they could have been faked in 85 and they set in Peru, for all those years. I mean, I don't know. When is the first time anybody saw one of them?
Now I remember seeing it vividly, but this was in the early 90s. But that doesn't mean it came out in the early 90s. This guy had this huge record collection. I remember looking through it, and I remember vividly seeing that Creatures of the Night with the jean makeup, because I thought, oh wow, what a great idea.
And you're for sure not mistaken that was, because there's some similar kind of.
No, I'm positive of that.
Okay.
I'm positive, because I would go to this guy's house all the time, and I remember I would always look at it and go, oh, that's so cool, Creatures of the Night and the promo and all that stuff. I remember I looked at it all the time.
I can't speak to it because they're quote unquote new to me, because I probably didn't see them for the first time until probably 6 or 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that I didn't know anything about them.
Well, like that, this is what me and Craig have learned so much about, like, these promos and all these albums that, like, we never knew. Like, there's so many of them.
Can you hold that up again, Joe? I just want to check something. Just the makeup design. So this is for the solo album, right?
No,
Creatures of the Night.
Oh, it's for Creatures. I was going to say I thought that was for his solo album, and I was kind of going, okay, that's the wrong makeup. Okay,
see where it says Creatures of the Night right there?
No, I can't, because some idiot hasn't remembered to solo him. I needed to solo. Yes, now I can.
No, we had him soloed at first.
I know, but I don't read then. I only read.
So there's also the best of solo Nicholas. That's what.
Oh, that's probably where I got.
That's where you're getting the lines crossed.
Cool. Sorry.
Best stuff solos.
Yeah, cool.
Well, when I reached out to Arjun, that's the first time I had heard anything possibly about them not being real. And and he actually called me. He was like, hang on a second, I need to call you. I got a story to tell you, because he said he took some of them to Utrecht and to just show some friends. And he showed them to that Peruvian record dealer, and the guy said that they were not real, and he knows who made them, or who was making it. I think he said who made them, and it was a guy with a first name of. Did I tell you, Joe? What was his name? Was it John?
You did, and I don't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember. Anyway, it was
not the guy that I was dealing with. Not that means anything. I mean,
well, right, and that's what.
If they were faked in the 80s or who knows when.
Yeah.
But.
So I don't know. They look old. They smell old. They appear old,
and they seem the same as each other as well. So they obviously both released around 82. If they came out at the time, it would have to be 82, because Best of Solos was like anywhere between 79 and 81, depending on country. And
right.
So it seemed like the same era they would release that.
I also have Alive. I have Alive 2, and I have Dynasty.
But the Alive and Alive 2 don't have white label promos, though, do they?
They do not.
Right. Are they
the same cover? But like
they're the same. Yeah, they're that same style cover. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But those labels, are they stock labels? Peruvian stock.
They
labels?
are. They're the scratched out, stamped.
Yeah.
For promotion. Do you want me to grab them real quick?
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah.
There's no reason not to. We're talking about them.
Can you change the title of this show to Kiss My Wax?
Yeah, exactly.
I can title it anything you want me to. Hadn't got to that part yet. So
because my what's in the box is wax too.
Well,
We're going
mine were
very
little
deep with
records.
them.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
Here's my chew bop.
Yeah, so were mine. Mine were little records.
Yeah.
That's right.
Actually, I've just gone through puberty and growing. This is actually a vinyl. I'm like now full Jason size. This is Jason holding an LP, actually. That's how small it looks. At 6'4". Me play vinyl now.
Look, I'm going to participate. I got Des
Yeah.
Moines on
Oh, cool.
colored vinyl too. So.
Hey, is this sacrilege? Because what I do is I put my plastic
Yes.
wrap in front of the heater, and I take then that melts it off, and then I put the sticker directly onto the
My
cardboard rather than leaving it in any kind of shrink.
my good friends Pat
that bad?
Lucero, and Michael, we have this debate all the time. They take their hype stickers off and put them directly on their LPs.
Yeah, so do I.
I don't do that. Do you do that, Joe?
Of course not.
either.
No, only a
'Cause
madman would do that.
Because I
no.
don't
We're
like
not
when you
animals.
cut it. When you cut it, no matter how cleanly you cut it, then the shrink goes. It all starts to have that little kind of bubbly, liney stuff at the edge, and I don't like it.
Did you hear that, Pat Lucero and Michael McVeigh? You're animals. You're animals.
Yeah. Is there a clip in there, something about newbies or anything that would work? Like, I don't know what I'm doing or any of that.
Pat's got like 6,000 records, and
Yeah,
all of them have.
All of them ruined by a sticker right on them.
yeah.
We love you, Pat. I love you, buddy.
They're all VG minus just because of a mishandled sticker.
All right, show us these
Hey,
others.
Pat, here you go.
Oh, nice. I like the crown. That's cool.
That's cool.
Makes no sense. Oh, that's right, because they were promoting the kings of the rulers of rock and roll return with a
Dynasty,
new record.
the Kiss
Yeah.
Dynasty. So
Yeah.
here's the difference on this guy.
Okay. Disco Day.
Thank you for
promotion.
doing the Australian pronunciation just then. That was very nice. You just suddenly said dynasty for no reason.
That's right.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's
All
only
right.
because yeah. There's that one.
For real.
Sorry. just that apostrophe.
Yeah.
Alive.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah. Very.
okay.
Yeah. Very
What do we-
haphazard.
Maybe they just needed some kind of. They've done a graphic for everything else, and now we've got. What do we put there? That's great. Cool.
Interesting.
So not white label, but a stamp.
Yeah.
And scratched out all of the titles and stuff on it.
I mean,
That's old.
It looks old, yeah.
The logo's wrong. Did you notice that?
Yeah,
did.
with the K.
The kid.
Mm-hmm. The K.
Oh, you need it down a bit.
And it's correct there. So.
Oh, you mean on the other side? Okay. On the
Is this promo?
Okay.
promo con.
What's interesting is there's no that's bizarre.
Huh.
There's no rhyme or reason. If all of these did they come out at the same time?
and there's the,
Right.
Have you seen that
then-
label before on anything else? That with bizarre
used to
blue
ask.
with pink, yeah. Yeah, and that's different again because the logo's not pink.
Yeah.
Joe, is that your holding up Dynasty? So with that
Yes.
label?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's Dynasty. So I have the two different Dynasty versions. So there you go.
I don't know. We should.
Joe, do you have the one with the hype?
I do not. What do you mean one with the hype? I don't know what that
The
would be.
Dynasty. Where'd you go?
Oh. No, I do not.
John, your connection's terrible.
Is it? Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm on Clown Penis 5. Damn it!
Not the first person to have ever said that.
Is it really bad?
It's bad. It's pixelated really bad.
Ah,
So when you're showing
Hold
posters,
hold on. Let me go to Clown Penis, regular Clown Penis. It might, everything might get messed up. Hold on.
that's fine.
Isn't that what they said during the run at the end of Star Wars to blow up Death Star? Clown Penis 5 checking in.
How's, all right, this
Copy
is
that,
Clown
Gordon.
Penis.
Stay on target. Stay on target.
Clown Penis 4 checking in.
How's Clown Penis? Regular
same.
Clown Penis.
Clown Penis
Really?
3 standing by.
That's the same. It's really pixelated, and when you show posters, it's not going to look good.
Clown Penis 2 standing by.
Hold on. You guys talk amongst yourself. Hold on.
What a
I think
bummer.
it's okay to proceed.
Stupid Wi-Fi. Stupid clown penis.
Worst clown penis.
Okay,
I'll get a
just
drink of water.
up through my what's in the box.
Are any of the clown penises actually in your garage?
Hey now. Hey
No,
now.
just clown penis and clown penis 5.
Oh. Can you get clown penis 3 and put him in the garage?
It's not working.
Okay.
Too fuzzy.
All right, I'll cut all that out. So, all right, John, what do you got? Show us.
So I got some vinyl. I got
Oh, wow.
Korea.
Awesome.
With,
So
you must
freaking
not be
cool.
a big fan
Paul
of
left the
Paul
band.
over there.
Yeah.
I'll
He was
show
making
that
pizza at the
child
time.
with the squirrel label.
Oh wow.
Very
That's
cool.
pretty cool. And then this is another one from Korea, with Rock and Roll Over, but with on side 1 is Destroyer, and then side 2, Rock and Roll Over.
That's
If I'm not mistaken, that's the yellow flavor, right?
Yellow LaCroix flavor. The taste of yellow.
Yeah.
You got a little Destroyer here. You guys can see it, no? Or is it too fuzzy?
well, I
Yeah,
mean, it's
you can sort of see it. Yeah, I get it.
it's so bright yellow, it's hard to tell what the hell it is.
I know, right?
Now,
This is
I
perfect for that.
kind of know the answer to this, but I'm sort of sometimes I ask these questions to be the devil's avocado. But to I just need to was going to throw it out to Jason. How would they get all that on one side? Would that be massively compressed music, or would it not sound? Would the quality be a bit terrible on that record? Like to get all of Rock and Roll Over onto one side of a record.
It's not all of it. It's select
not all of
songs
it.
from it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just-
Sorry. I was going to say because jamming
Yeah,
it all on one
no.
side. Okay.
It's
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't even what's the do you know the track listing on it, John? Is it all of one side of one and
I'll
all
talk
of
amongst myself.
another
I
side?
think
of
it's all of one side of one, and
So it's like for example, side A of Destroyer and side B of Rock and Roll Over or something like that, right?
yeah,
But not a best of where they pick the
Well, it
best.
starts
track.
No.
off with Call Dr. Love.
Oh, it starts out with Calling Dr. Love.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they select the songs, I guess.
Yeah, they
These
went
are
to an
good enough.
independent panel of Korean experts, and they picked the best songs
Yeah.
from
Well,
Bob.
obviously.
Yeah,
That they did.
it was one of the proposals in the Korean political ballot.
Yeah.
What songs off Destroyer? Please only pick 4.
Do you think? Can you imagine? Do you think they met in the demilitarized zone, like South and North met to decide the track listing? Maybe it was one of the splits after the Korean War.
If you put Calling Dr. Love on there, we're firing a missile.
Check this out, fellas. Okay, Calling Dr. Love, right?
Right.
I don't like that. one.
Then we have Christine 16. Then we have Shock Me. And then we have
Okay.
Hard Luck Woman and Tomorrow and Tonight.
What?
2 songs.
Yep.
So it's a mix of the 3 records.
And then Detroit Rock
Oh, there's
City,
Love Guns on there.
In the
Love Gun
Nighttime
track.
World, Ladies Room. Yeah,
Hmm.
Making Love, Love Gun. How
Hello,
weird.
hello, hallelujah.
That is but
I love it. I love it.
From 1977.
Yeah, I love it.
We
Freaking
swear
bizarre.
it's real. But it's
What else we got? And we
What else
have
you
Chile. We have Debut. And I
Nice.
love it because this is like the Bolivia. Thank you, Joe, very much. But it's like the Bolivia because it has like a blue tint to their faces. You can't really tell.
Yeah.
But they do have that weird blue tint to their face.
I love
So,
everything Bolivia produces. So.
But yeah, that's my what's in the juice box.
What's in the juice box? That's some good shit, man.
Mm.
Yeah.
We're gonna cover Japanese promo post or Japanese posters, promo and retail now. And since we don't know what the hell we're talking about, we're going to bring in our good friend, Alan Belisha. Hey!
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Oh, and Joe, I've got to
and
bring
Joe's
Joe
back.
back up for the lower left.
I
It has
was,
to
I
be
was
lower
hoping
left.
you'd forget.
That was the only way I could do it. If I'd have popped you in first, he'd have been over to the left.
Let me just cut back to Joe, and he's like,
You didn't see the
All right.
trailer.
Welcome aboard, Alan. Thank you
you.
for joining at this
Last minute.
request, and he jumped on and is going to help us. He's going to narrate us through these Japanese posters. So,
All right.
so John is going to be doing the show and tell,
Nice.
and then. So what do we got here, Alan? Is this the first Victor promo poster?
That is a beauty. It is the first, yes, it is the first promo poster by Victor, so the Japanese distributor. It came out, the first time it's seen in magazines, I believe, is September, October 75. So right after Dress to Kill was released.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Now, Elaine, look, man, we're not guessing, so we need to know either September or October.
Well, it was September. It was October 1st in Japan, but still September 30th in the US. So
Okay, semantics.
Semantic. Okay.
So these won't be in any.
Yeah.
These won't be in any crazy order, but you know, we'll see what's around in the pile.
That's right. All right. So what are we showing now?
Another beauty, but that's not a Victor promo poster. That's probably what we would consider a bootleg from a Japanese company that released a series of posters with Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a very nice, probably 77, 76, 77. Of course,
But
the
it's a similar image, isn't it, to the Destroyer one, isn't it?
yes,
like
it's
a similar from the same
the midnight special performance. Yeah.
Yes.
As you can see, there's no Victor or Casablanca.
But these are on those rice paper, right?
Yeah, that's it. I'm not sure why people call it rice paper because it's not rice.
I don't know.
but-
Right.
It's not.
How many
not
have you
rice,
eaten?
but
How many have you eaten to find that out
Right.
over the years?
This one's cool because it's not folded. This is like a
Very cool. Yeah. So most of the time, this one would have been folded in the Destroyer, the first pressing of
Right.
Destroyer. But that, this one is rolled, so that's quite rare. Even more rare than having the poster folded in the album.
let's see.
Beautiful.
That one prior, Alan, that you said was a bootleg before we move on to this one. You said it was a series. How many do you remember how many they did, that company?
No, I think there were two companies doing those things. So I don't know, but there are maybe half a dozen of each.
Okay, gotcha.
Something like that. I don't have that number in
Gotcha.
of my head.
Okay. All right, John.
So this is another fantastic Casablanca Victor promo poster. This one came out towards the end of the year, so I'm going to be more conservative. So probably November, November of 70. There's actually an ad in a December 75 magazine, so as a competition prize. So it came out at the time of Alive in Japan, end of 75. Very, very nice. Very, very nice.
And then there's two of these because there's one with
Yes,
a lucky.
there are two of these. Exactly. There's one with a lucky logo on the right next to the Casablanca, and some have it, some don't have it. Yeah.
Right. Let's see. On the other side. Let's see.
Oh, there you go. That's another of those rice posters.
And if we could break in real quick, we're gonna run on the crawl down below what rice paper is. So if you guys
I tried to do that, but it has a character limit. Our explanation was too long. But if you'd like to know, this paper was commonly yet mistakenly called rice paper due to its Asian origins, is bright white color. The paper is commonly used to make artificial flowers, as a sole for shoes and for painting. However, it is not usually used for writing.
Wow.
Thank
Tell
you.
me more, Mr. Science.
Who knew that?
We knew
Okay. No, keep that back up, John.
Oh,
From a
sorry.
plant, though.
Yeah, we haven't talked about it yet.
No, I want to go more into rice paper. Forget the post.
All right. So this is another one of those, as you said,
This is
Alan?
another one of those, and there are actually two versions of that one. Did you know that?
Did you know that, John?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Hold on, let me see if I can grab the one
Okay.
I have. Maybe it's a different one.
Okay. Hang on to it, John.
Okay.
Let's see if Alan has one he can show. Hey, that's insane about the rice paper thing. I had no clue.
Actually, no.
Paper.
So I have the
Learn
same
something
one,
new
but
every
there's one with the KISS logo.
Really?
Oh, okay. Where is the KISS logo located?
It's at the bottom, either I think on the right corner, bottom right corner. It has there's a white
Okay.
KISS logo. So there are two versions.
Oh,
of it.
that's
I have
cool.
the same
I've
one.
never seen that.
Keep that in your head, John.
I'm spruiking
Yeah,
that for you,
I know,
John.
right?
Send it in to John if you have it. He wants it.
I do.
P.O. Box, send me free kiss
P.O.
shit
box.
now.
Oh yeah, well,
Oh, I haven't seen that one. Here's one I haven't seen.
I know where that and I know where that one comes from.
Japan.
Rice paper factory.
Another one, so-called bootleg, so a company that sold Kiss posters because they were selling like hotcakes. Very, very nice movie.
So I just noticed, John, that one has some information on the bottom. What does it say?
It's the company name and the address.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a company name. Kiss on Stage. Let's see. I can't pronounce it. Tokyo, and then there's a phone number.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
They released a few of those. Very nice.
Let's see what's on the back of this. Oh,
another one. Yes, there you go. Same, maybe the same company or another company. That's not Victor Casablanca, but yeah.
yeah. I think it's, let's see what it says at the bottom. I think it's pretty much the same. Yes, it's the exact same.
Tokyo Racing Company or something like that. That's a strange name.
Yes. So pretty cool. Let's see. I'll trade you, Craig. Thank you.
Oh wow, we're going through all the is that the so-called rice paper as well version?
Yeah.
Yeah, so same promo. Not
Yeah,
promo,
same
sorry.
company.
Yeah.
But Ace loves this one.
That's a great shot.
And then on the back,
Another one. Wow. That is I don't think I've ever seen that one. That's really, really cool.
yeah, and this
Alan's never seen that one? Wow. That is amazing.
1976 Japan. And a lot of stuff I cannot pronounce. And then Kiss. Pretty cool. Oh.
Very cool.
Excellent.
Let's see, what else do we have here? I'll just
It'd be
take
great if it said 1992 Hoboken, New Jersey at the bottom.
This is just what's close to me. I think we all know this, but it's the non-folded version.
Okay, so that one came out with Rock and Roll Over.
Yep.
Most of the time it's folded in the LP, but sometimes if you bought a cassette or maybe you had a friend at the record store, you could get a rolled one, and it looks great.
Alan, did they fold those on site, or did they get some folded and some not folded? Do you know?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
Did they fold those posters on site? So like you said, if someone bought a cassette,
No.
they could...
So typically in a store, when you buy CDs and you have presents, they pull the poster, a rolled poster from out behind the counter,
right,
and will hand it out to you. So I would imagine that in the 70s back then also, if you bought a cassette, then you would get your present from behind the counter. They would hand you out a rolled poster. The folded one was always in the LP.
It was
And
it
sometimes
was sold in the LP.
Yes.
Oh, got
yes.
it. I
It was a present. It was a present as the from the first pressing. If you had a sticker or an LP or
Understood. Yeah. All right. Let that connection clear up a little bit.
Oh no, really?
I was just caught mid-lunch then. Sorry. Sorry, everyone.
Is it bad?
It's a little blurry, but we'll make it.
It's fine. It's fun.
Yeah. So another of those so-called bootleg posters.
Right.
Maybe the same or different Japanese company. Yeah. Still the Midnight Special.
Yep. Yeah, same company. Tokyo, Japan. On the back, and we all know this one. I think this one is hanging in your apartment.
Yes, yeah, it's right there. This came out in the summer of '76 from Victor promotional campaign called Rock Special '76, and it's one of the biggest, largest posters from Japan from Victor era.
Wow.
Promo only. You could not buy it with a record. It was a present for competitions and in-store record display. It's a very hard, very expensive, beautiful one.
And there's two of those, right?
No, there isn't.
There isn't two of them?
No.
No.
I hope not.
Sounds like I beg to differ, and here comes the second one.
Yeah, I hope not. I hope I'm. What? No.
No,
John?
I thought there were two of those. No, like one with the star and one without the star, or maybe not. I don't know.
No, I've never seen one without a star. No.
Okay.
Kiss in Japan, Volume 4, busily printing now.
No,
This one's my
given
favorite.
that. Oh yeah, so that's a very cool one. Came out in '78, despite what you may think looking at the photo.
Right.
And it's branded Victor Music Tapes, so it's the only one that advertises Victor Tapes.
Wow.
Which you do not see a lot of tapes.
No,
For
it's
some reason.
because they were trying to promote. They were selling very few tapes in Japan, despite producing a lot of cassette players. But tapes was not a very popular medium. So this is the only poster that advertised Victor Music Tapes, and it was given out in '78. I have a friend who got it at the Budokan when he went to see Kiss, and he bought an LP there. They gave him that poster.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Incredible.
I
Yeah,
know
that's-
from
I think that's
I
one of
know
my
from
favorites.
the Queen collecting stuff that there was a lot of premiere posters for cassettes that always went into car mags. Interestingly, like or car dealerships, they would send. I know they haven't done any for Kiss, but they did for Queen a lot of ones, which was advertising Queen now on cassette only for the car market, which was obviously deemed another market for them. But I doubt they did that for Kiss in Japan, though. Yeah, it's a side note.
This one we all know and love. This is the non-folded version, and then on the other side, I just have the folded version. Don't ask me why, but they're
As
both
you do.
there. You can see the crease a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Is that considered a variant, a fold or non-fold?
Yeah, because I think one came with, maybe when you bought a cassette or something else. I'm not really sure.
And the unfolded versions of those, like Alan was saying, Nicholas, are so much harder to find than the folded versions. So the folded versions were in the LPs.
Well, actually, this one, it's the opposite. Finding a folded version of this one is a lot harder than the
Really?
rolled one. Yes, because this one did not come in the LP. So most of them will be rolled.
Interesting.
And, yes, and I think I don't really know, but by reading and making assumptions, the first ads for Love Gun in magazines only advertises the paper gun. It does not advertise a poster. So I think they got the poster later, and so they did not probably have time to fold it. So they gave it rolled behind the counter when you bought the album.
That is fantastic information.
I love that. See,
Yeah. No clue.
See, it was my idea to bring you on here.
The other four said, no way.
No. I was watching the train wreck and I was like, I need to reach out to a friend.
Because everyone's going, I don't know, and then we're pulling out our books going, I think you're just hang on a second.
If only there was somebody.
Yeah. If only someone had this information.
All right.
We all know this one, the famous
Yes, so this is the cherry pie poster or the cherry tart poster, 77, early 77. So there were two promo posters that came out in 77. This obviously because Kiss was coming to Japan, so they were doing a lot of promo. This is one of them. So it was mostly given in record store display or given as a present, not in an album.
It was thought that this influenced a young Janie Lane to write
stop it.
Cherry Pie. Hey, I've got no information about posters. I've got to say something. This is good.
And with great timing, this is the second poster from 77 that was
I love this one.
Given in record stores. You could get that one by buying really any LP early 77.
Because this is probably the most common that you'll see, right?
It's they're getting very hard to get anyway, but yeah, it was given in early 77 with when you bought the Kiss LP.
This one's heavily counterfeited with an Ace Frehley logo.
Sadly, yes.
Yep.
The cherry pie also, and fortunately from Japan. There's some idiots that went to a photocopy store and make horrible, very bad photocopies. So they're everywhere. The cherry pie one, the one with the signatures has been counterfeited with the recent signatures from the last 20 years or so. You Ace
with a card.
Okay. Yes, that's right. That's
and
right.
Eric Singer.
But yeah, sadly, a lot of those posters have been.
They really have, yeah.
Another one with yellow signatures.
Yes, beautiful.
Yeah,
this is for Alive 2, obviously. So late 77, early 78. Very, very nice poster.
So the previous one you showed was just a general one that was given out with, I could buy any of the LPs and they would give that last one out.
It was a present, yes.
So that may explain why it's seen more, whereas this one seems very release specific. So you would think there'd be a lot less. I don't know. That's just a thought.
I don't think this one was given out to people. It was maybe mostly present competition or record store display, because that one is very, very difficult to get. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's see. Of course. Yeah.
That's another very big one. Very large.
Connection's bad.
I can't get it all in, but
no.
This was
This
is the present poster for Alive 2. It was it's mostly 99.99% of the time rolled, but we've seen a couple of folded ones, which is incredible.
This one is not folded. This one is
this
definitely came rolled.
The difficulty with this one is to find it in really good condition because it's so large. Usually the sides could be pretty damaged. So finding it in mint or very good condition is the challenge there.
And that's up there with one of my faves, just because the yellow border makes it pop. I really love that versus the American version.
Okay, this is the promo. This is
that's huge too, isn't it?
Display for the promo poster. Yes, it's not as big as it has a very weird shape. That one, the dimensions are a bit strange. but it's
Yes, it is.
a large poster for obviously the solo albums.
Is it like wider, isn't it, than the regular ones? It looks almost like it's wider based on John's frames. It's like it's almost coming out.
I think it's as wide as the Cubes
it
poster, but not as long
tall?
as the Cubes
Okay, right.
poster.
Yeah.
Cool.
God, I didn't know I had so many Japanese posters.
Okay. So that's a beautiful, and you understand why the other one has a different shape, because obviously it looks like they cut off the top promo information. So this is the in-store promo advertising I think the date is on there, the price is on there. So yeah, this is an incredibly hard poster to get. So yeah, sell Emasugu Yuyaku. Yeah, it's the hype poster for the solo albums coming soon. Pre-order them now, it says.
Incredible.
Give me that. Of course, we know these. Now these obviously we see them quite a bit, but did you get these when you bought the record, or were these just sold in store?
It's upside down. This one's upside down. There we go.
Oh, there. Okay.
So on the top it says The Elder. So that was one of the 4 presents you would get if you pre-ordered the album. So before the album comes out, if you want to make sure you have the album in Japan, they have a pre-order, a reservation form. With The Elder, you could get this poster, a badge, a sticker, and a plastic. So poster, badge, plastic bag, and sticker. And that's that was one of the 4 pre-order presents.
Awesome.
Man, a lot of good stuff. Of course, we know.
If Jason can be bothered, we'll throw up those extra gifts there just for the. Or edit what I said out.
One of my favorites this is from Polystar, so from 1980. Came out at the end of 1980. It's mostly a in-store display. Never been in a record. Seen sometimes as a prize for competitions. It's definitely one of my favorites. A very nice silver Kiss logo.
Yeah, I love that. Even. That's one of my favorites too.
Mine too.
Always love that one.
Tokyo, Japan.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's another of those so-called bootleg posters by some obscure company. Very nice.
Yeah.
And if that was a modern poster, someone would Photoshop all those chords out too.
Yes, definitely. Definitely out of place.
Yeah.
I think that makes it look cool.
Now, I usually don't go past creatures, but
when you do,
technically the photos are from creatures, so yes, it still falls into it.
The Lick It Up from poster. It was also a present that you would get if you pre-ordered the album. So it came with a sheet of stickers, that poster, and double-sided pencil forged tajiki, as we call them.
Yeah. A bit of marble art on there as well too.
Yes, it's a great looking poster. Now, why do you think they just kept the makeup? Just they didn't want to show the faces.
Well, if you remember, the Lick It Up album has a false obi as well.
They wanted to keep the real faces to the buying public, I suppose. If you want to see what they look like, you have to pay.
That's right.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
I didn't think of it like that. I just thought they wanted to hide it in general, but yes, it's almost like a surprise once you buy it. That's
what they should have done in the US too. So.
I think that's
that would have said that would have been cool. I mean, I guess people may not have cared by that point, and then they couldn't have done the video that way. But it would have been amazing if they'd gone. It had it like even like in a paper bag. Like what's that? What's the Lennon cover with 2 virgins where they've just got it's a brown paper bag with the circle cut out their faces, and you can pull it out and you see them nude. But imagine they did that where it was like just the Kiss logo and it came in like this is if the band were a bit bigger at the time and it came in and you have to buy it to see what they look like unmasked. That could be I don't know, it could have been a little sales boost anyway. but they couldn't have led with the single that way.
That's
on
actually a
MTV,
good
but-
idea.
Would have been cool.
I think that's it for my Japanese posters. Should we go to Europe? Do we know anybody from Europe?
We do, but they're all asleep right now.
Well,
So, Alan, what are we missing?
your episode wouldn't be complete if I didn't show this one.
Oh.
Aw, damn it.
Look at
Wow.
that.
That is gorgeous.
So explain that one, Elaine.
So this is it came out of nowhere. This is a Victor Casablanca calendar for only July and August of '76. It's
Wow.
using, of course, the same photo you saw with the earlier one. Although this one is not as cropped as the first one, so you can see the ventilation and you see a few more details. And it's a small, very small size, very unusual, standalone. It's a mystery because it's such a 2-month
Specific.
span. It's such
Yeah.
a ridiculous time for a poster, and the size is very unlike any other. So that's it's an oddity in the calendar
so
world.
cool.
Wow.
That's so great.
Have you got
God,
any
I love
other?
that.
Have you got any others at hand that John doesn't have around, like that are ones
You
that
didn't show the Dynasty poster, but everyone
Oh,
has
John,
seen it.
do you know how the Dynasty poster?
Let's see, which one is it?
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
You hear all this wrestling in his garage and stuff? It's like a half hour.
Hear this cat?
Oh yeah, John. Surely you
Oh
got
yeah,
that.
I have that. I have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Craig,
Yeah.
lift your game up. No, just kidding.
Dynasty promo.
Dynasty promo.
I love that little triangle thing on the. It's just the little bits of art which I love about the Japanese. So the triangle logo,
It's so
and then you got
80s.
those little bits of red that go across. Are they like little printed kind of lines that go across? So cool. I love the graphics from that era.
Yeah, that's
Incredible
a great
poster.
one.
Any
That's a
others?
great one.
Any others you can think of that we missed?
No, I think we've covered though. I have the red one,
I mean,
the silver
There's
one.
the Creatures promo. There's like the Creatures of the Night promo. That one's great. Yeah,
Oh,
there's
You don't have
bunch
that
of
one,
other
John?
ones. No, I don't have that Creatures of the Night promo.
The blue one, the aqua
Yeah.
kind of blue with the pink writing. Do you have
Any
that
chance-
one?
any chance you
do you
have
have
it?
that one, Alan?
I do not, but everyone will soon have it in the Creatures box set, right?
That's
Oh
right.
yes, yes.
That's right.
At least a replica.
A replica.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, solo me. I'll pretend
Gotcha.
I have it. Someone read a book, and it is. Let me hold it right.
There it
Okay,
is.
there we go.
Yeah,
there
we
it
go.
is.
And that's the
Yeah.
one we're talking about for people at home.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah,
Someone wrote a book and
yeah, and put it in there. Yeah,
Someone wrote
very
it.
cool. Very cool.
incredible.
Mm.
I'm shocked you don't have that, John.
The Creatures one?
Yeah.
I can't find it.
Mm.
I can't find it. But I know someone that has that cool calendar one from that someone just showed.
Is it the same someone who showed it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a white Kiss shirt on.
Yeah. Maybe Belgian.
That's right.
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery. What are you looking for, John?
I was looking for some other. Oh, you know what else I have? I know. La da dee, la da doo, la da dee, la da doo, la da dee, la da doo. Grab that Peter Chris.
This is intermission. Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
I think I know what he's going to show.
Oh.
Oh, the Ibanez one. Excellent. That's nice.
Yeah. Oh.
Frame is heavy?
Yeah. Printed in Japan.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Not
That's beautiful.
Very hard to get. Yep.
Incredible.
Because the US didn't have a poster, did they? They just had a whole bunch of promo ads from memory. I don't know if there was a US poster version.
There
was
you
there?
go.
Oh,
I
now we
think
know
there
what's
is
coming.
I think there is a US
Is there?
poster. Oh yeah, well that.
Yeah. down a bit.
That is something else, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy crap.
Yes, this is a really, really, really nice Pearl Drums promo poster.
Holy crap.
From Japan, yeah.
You think the one on the other side is rare? That one right there. Good night.
Yeah, you just never see that one. This is the one you see a bit more often.
Yeah.
This
and
is
it's
the US one. The one we
Yeah.
just saw is the
Yeah.
Japanese
Yes,
one.
That's
Yeah.
right.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's rare as hell, but that I didn't know you had
Yeah.
that, John.
Yeah. I forgot
Yeah.
about there's some promo Japanese ones.
That's
I wish I had them in more.
I bid on that one and I lost.
To John, probably.
Whoops.
Yeah,
That's
that
a-
one is a rare.
That's a
bird.
common story. I bid on it and lost to John.
But what's great, if you can zoom in,
No, we can't zoom, but we'll solo.
is the fire helmet.
Oh, cool.
A very, very early Kiss
Zoom
fire
us
helmet.
in. Zoom us in.
You can just move forward. Yeah.
I'll try to do it without that light. Can you see?
There you, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Look at the just hand drawn almost S's on there.
Yeah.
So great, huh?
That's very cool.
Super cool.
That's probably, I don't know, could be handmade. I don't know. It looks really cool. It says Kiss 3 Firehouse.
So cool.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's Japan.
Is that all of them, Alan?
I think so.
It's all the ones I have.
That's pretty good considering, there was only one that we didn't have to show.
Yeah.
Creatures. You're welcome to hang around, Alan, or you can bail.
I'm going to work on my next book.
Okay. All right.
nice.
Which is?
Oh, he's not going to
You'll
tell you.
never tell.
You can't get it out of him ever.
Yeah.
So,
Thank you so much.
It was nice chatting with you all. Thank you for the.
Thank you.
the
Thank you
shout
very
out.
you.
much.
I'll catch
Yeah.
you later.
thank you
Okay.
for
Bye.
helping.
Thanks. Yeah.
Bye.
See you, Alan. All right, so we're going to jump from Japan, and we're going to do some Australia posters. Right, John?
Yes, we're going to do some Australian. I guess we could start with Love Gun.
Bang!
And if you could
God, scared me.
see the little
Don't
aster
do that.
there.
I'm in Detroit.
Exactly. It's like
That's a call
All
to
right,
arms.
It's exactly. You're one of those emergency call outs. The police are now on responding.
What are you trying to show us there, John?
The little aster under Casablanca.
Oh, yeah. Pull back. There you go.
That's a rare bird. That is
Yeah.
tough to get that thing.
A really
So
strange size too, right? It looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
So for the people at home, it's also based on the US ad campaign that ran in many magazines at the time. Probably one of the most common Kiss ads. But yeah, the Astor post is super rare.
Now these aren't in order, and Nicholas, you could tell me about, because would these hang out would they post these outside of convenience stores and things like that?
No, well, yes, possibly convenience stores, but I don't believe the US has things called news agents, but you probably heard me talk about them before. But news agents are basically have got all the magazines and all the newspapers, but would also sell lotto tickets and cigarettes and gifts. So, and now as magazines and newspapers are disappearing, they're becoming way more gift stores, like way more cards, and you get wrapping paper from the newsagent. And nowadays they're even merging with post offices to become a mini post office. So you pick up your parcel and a magazine. But yes, these would go outside. You've probably seen them in Britain as well, where they have they would have a steel coating over them, almost like a mesh that they kind of slip in behind. So they would be street level out the front of a newsagent or on a corner stand. So there's plenty. You'd have one for every newspaper every day. So there'd be plenty of those. This is just
I showed
come in
this one earlier,
Right.
but this one's funny because of how they pasted Eric's head on Peter's body.
That's right.
But
I love
Perth,
that
I mean,
logo. That's so good.
yeah, coming from Perth, I mean, it's strange because I have that Paul's ice cream wrapper, not Peter's, but Paul's from, and that was from Perth, right? Do you know about that? Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah, that's correct. Because the Peter's I researched that one for the book. I don't just generally know about ice cream companies, but no, Peter's and Paul's were always competing. They're the two, Peter's and Paul's were the two ice cream companies. But for some reason in Perth, somebody else had registered the name Peter's, so Peter's would then outsource to Paul's. It's really bizarre because they're actually competitors. It'd be like Pepsi releasing something that in every other state came out with Coca-Cola. Very strange.
And it's strange because I've never seen another. I happen to have it right here, but
no, I've never seen another except for that one. I think Darren originally had that. Did he?
Yeah.
Because I remember I scanned that from the book. So you see the logo is different.
See the
Paul's.
Wow.
And then
there's no idea whether there was ever a box. I mean, imagine, I don't know if that was sold in West Australian supermarkets, but imagine there was I don't know, we may never know, there may have been a box with Paul's.
Surely there had to have been a box to transport.
I mean, they obviously, Perth's a relatively big city, so they should have had supermarkets, but whether or not they even brought them out there, and they just had single ones in the corner stores.
How weird on top of it, Peter's and Paul's, right?
I know.
Yeah. It is whether then, yeah.
These are not in any kind of order, but I'm just holding them up. Did they sell these at the show?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think
I've never been able to verify that, but with a lot of these things, people go, I remember they sold that at the Easter show at the separate kind of, there's like a mini Kiss stand there that you could buy other stuff that weren't in the bag. So apparently that's where it comes from, either Royal Sydney Easter Show or Royal Melbourne. I don't know if there were any.
I remember going to Australia, and they would have. I mean, I got these when I was there, and at some record store, and they said, "Oh, we have a bunch of Kiss posters in the back," and this is one of the ones I got from when I went to Australia. Pretty cool.
Please grab one for me when you go back.
Yeah,
I know, and it's like it's never been hung. It's just in perfect condition.
Incredible.
I won't embarrass him by name, but there's a fan who gets me some vinyl from another country, and he's always going, "Oh, can you get me some stuff from Australia?" And he'll say, "Can you get me the Peter's ice cream Ace box? And can you pick up a like the Kiss masks?" I'm going, you do realize it's just as hard for, like, they're not just sitting around here. It's like you could be in America and find them easier than I'll find them. They're not just lying around. Oh, there's one.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, exactly.
This is another one I got from there when I was there.
Oh, I didn't realize that was. It's funny, until I see them, I don't know the size. I didn't realize that one was that small. I was assumed it was a bigger one. Wow.
Do you remember what store that was?
I don't. I remember it was just like a record store we would go into, and like just to browsing around. And I asked them if they have any Kiss stuff, and they were like, "Yeah, we got a bunch of posters in the back."
Now, everyone will note that the Dynasty and the Best of the Solo albums are actually on there, which means that this came out much like there was a Roundel thing too, like a round hanger double platinum version of this as well. And because, I mean, double platinum had come out in Australia at the time, we think first with the white cover, but then I remember there were ads saying now with the foil cover, meaning that it had come out later. I don't know which version of it is, but I remember that advertising, because remember, even though the white cover's so sought after now, it was the silver one which looked better. So when that came out, it was a big advertising point. But that was around about 1980. It was like now with the US cover finally.
Crazy.
Yes, so you can see this is obviously from 1980 because of the Best of the Solo albums and Dynasty being on there. It's not actually a 78 poster. Yeah.
Excellent.
Same size.
Oh,
yep.
Love it.
I've got that one. Same
store too. And again, these were never hung up. They're just.
When was that you went over there?
I went over there with Katie Lang, so 96.
Oh, so that long ago.
You never called me. We didn't know each other, but you never called me.
We played at the Opera House.
Oh, really? Okay. You played with
Yeah.
who?
With Katie Lang.
Katie Lang.
Okay, Lang. I think it's Katy Perry. I was going to say. Wrong time.
She would
Katie
have
Lang. Should have been like 12.
it was 12, yeah.
Oh, Katie Lang.
One of my favorites.
Fantasy. There's a couple of these, isn't there?
Yeah.
And
There's
then
European of this too, isn't there?
Yeah, and I think this on the other side.
Yeah, with the different.
Little different. Little different.
Yeah.
Who's different on there? Ace, Gene.
Are they
Eric's
all?
the
But they're all
same.
different shots, or is it Eric the same shot as well?
I think Paul's the same. I think Eric's the only one that's the same.
Yeah. Is he the same, Eric? Is he holding his arm different? I don't know. I can't tell now.
Yeah, maybe.
I keep getting you to flip it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
that looks
Eric is
different. His arm.
Yeah.
So I
yeah.
thought so.
No, or
Yeah. So
no?
every.
No.
It's like an optometrist.
One or two. One or two.
Apparently, my optometrist is a Kiss fan.
Yeah, he just keeps putting in Aussie promo posters.
Is this Japan or Australian?
Now, that's the
Japanese or
sticker, right?
Australian?
Yeah.
That's the big sticker. Yeah.
Now that's a sticker. Now that's
Yeah,
a
no
big
kidding,
old
right?
Sticker.
I have that thing too.
Let's see, now, this is the only one I have of this series. So there's, the other lads, but Ace is the only one.
These were available to buy from the Australian fan club. You could get all 4 posters. They were part of the order form that you could get. So that's the Ace one. Mark Cicchini has all 4. I know. Hit him up.
Okay, that is.
Unfortunately, John's not a real fan. He doesn't have all 4.
That's right.
No.
I know. Now here's this. These are from this series. I'm a real fan. I know. I'm trying, Joe. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Those are from the what, John? What did you say?
So there's a series of these, like with these different colored borders. And let's see. And this is the Paul that's on the other side.
Oh, so cool.
Yeah. And I think I have the Ace. Hold on. Oh, and that group one right there with the blue border. Yeah, there's Ace. Okay, so here's the Ace.
Fantastic.
Great, huh?
So
I love that. I love that shot. That's such an amazing shot.
Yeah, it's a great shot. And then another group of this series. But I think I'm missing the Gene. There's a close-up of Gene, really close up, maybe too close up.
Yeah,
that's super cool. I don't know if I've ever seen those before.
This one is cool.
Yep.
We know this one, Know and Love. Now,
Yep.
was this sold at the show?
Nicholas,
Does anyone know?
pay attention.
Oh, sorry. I just got mail. I was just having a look. Yes, that. Oh, I don't know if it was sold at the show, but they're all the VFL teams now called AFL from Melbourne. I really can't work out why they would have the AFL teams on there, other than where they played was VFL Park. So obviously VFL Park is where they played, but it is weird for them to stick the football team logos on the bottom. It doesn't make any sense.
Interesting.
Other than it's the park, yeah. So could it have been sold actually at the gig? This may be a call for people a little bit older than me who may have been at the Melbourne show and remember this one. But yeah, comment either below or on Facebook and let us know if you remember where you saw this. I love this one.
I do too.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
That is such a cool one. $9.99.
$9.99, which wasn't cheap.
No.
Was not cheap. I also got this around that same time when I was over at Katie Lang. I have an Elder somewhere, but let's see. I got this one.
Excellent.
Yeah, another cool. A lot of posters coming out of Australia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
More
a
than I
lot of
thought.
posters. Yeah.
A lot of posters, and then
Yeah.
famous.
This one's very famous. This one.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, great poster. I mean,
Great.
You're a kid, you're buying that poster.
That's right.
I mean, it's just so otherworldly. It's like, you can't. There's no other bands looking like that, are they? It's like from some fantasy movie, isn't it? Like Conan. That's amazing.
It's really cool. Okay, so here is one. Let's see. This is cool.
Oh, here we go. Now these posters are incredible.
Now this is very large. It's not a part of that series like the Ace I showed.
Right.
I think this was sold just individual.
Yeah.
Or was this part of a set? I think it was just individual.
You don't have any others that are individual like that?
I just have that Ace, but that Ace is really a lot smaller, and I don't think it's a part of this. But I think this was sold just individual.
Hang on, let me see.
Yes, it's. I'm sorry, John. I was just looking up those Aussie posters of which one you have the Ace one, and yes, it's definitely a totally different shot because Eric's back on the gate for the Australian one that you're missing.
But Nicholas, what about this one? So this one's very large, but was this a set or was this just an individual poster standalone?
I didn't include that one as part of a retail set because obviously my book didn't cover anything promo, so I'm not 100% certain what that one was for.
I don't think. I think this one has a coin.
Yeah. Oh no, I know. I knew it was official. I just wasn't sure if that one was actually one that was sold or not. It's a strange one to have just standing alone without not tied to the other guys in the group.
Yeah, but it is factory folded too.
Yeah, I mean, I'd file that one under. I'm not sure. I mean, unless it came from the fan club again, there was a lot of stuff produced through the fan club.
Now this one.
See, Eric had his own 10x8 photo, his own postcard, his own group photo as part of an Eric Carr promotion for the new member within the book. Yeah.
Now, okay. Let's talk about this one. It says Adelaide. I don't know. What do you think? Nicholas, what do you think?
What do I think? If it says Adelaide, it's from Adelaide? Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I mean, do you know what
I'm
year?
actually not too sure. I don't know. But you would imagine the band really weren't sort of taking off till 76, 77, 78. So I wouldn't go by the photo choice. It would just be.
Oh, it says 1970. It says 1976 Adelaide Poster Company.
Yeah. So yes, it's definitely not 75.
That's a cool one.
Yeah, it is cool. I feel like I've seen that in a few European mags. That particular photo.
Yeah. Man, my arms are tired. That's the Australian ones I have.
So weren't there also those? What were the things that you could buy that had the crap were they called? They had like candy and things like that inside.
Oh, the poster packs, yes.
The poster packs.
I have those.
There's like 8 of those posters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
you have those?
Right here.
Yeah.
And I am.
And they're super long. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's got the little display now. That's amazing.
Yeah, show off.
Well, they're just in here, so. Okay.
Be careful. That's so fragile. These things don't rip.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't know what order these are in. Okay, let's see. La-da-do. This is number 2. So let me move this over. Number 2.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I remember with these, the printing's not fantastic. Some pictures are very dark and they're not exactly very vibrant or anything. But
Let's see. This one is Tiz number 1. Everybody's eyes were a lot better in the 70s and early 80s.
I think that shot of Gene particularly is one of the coolest ever shot. I just think that, that one is so badass, so demonic looking.
Nicholas, if you ever see the this candy around, I need 7 more. Okay.
Nicholas, just go down to the local market and get some.
But it's funny. It's funny you say that, John, because I actually did have an extra one because my poster pack came with 2 of them.
Oh,
so
Judas
I actually
Priest.
did have it, but someone else bought
Priest.
it. Someone bought it.
Judas Priest.
Just eBay 1981 Australian candy. You'll find all kinds of stuff up there.
Yeah.
This is number 4. Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to get that more candy because I have, 8 of these.
I don't think I have it. Maybe I still do have it. If I have it, you can have it.
Oh, Nicholas.
It'll cost $43 to ship from Australia.
That's fine. That's fine. Nicholas, someone's gonna get a back rub when I see him.
Oh dear. Maybe I shouldn't.
Okay.
Nicholas, they're not all there cracked up to be John 5's back rub.
Wait a second, I didn't get a back rub.
Number 5.
I know Joe's favored here, but I want a back rub next time.
Let's see. Okay.
I've never been the favorite of anyone's ever in my whole life.
Yeah, Joe does not like back rubs. I think we've even talked about this. I think I was like, no, seriously. I think we talked about that, and you're like, yeah, I'm not really.
I know this is going to come as a shock, but I don't like.
But I don't. Exactly.
This one is number 7. This is a great one.
Yeah, I love the color on that one. Yeah, the purple.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's really
from
great.
the Palladium show.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
Let me put this here. Then we have what is this? Number 8 of 8. I wish it was
419.
We zoomed to Joe. He's got this huge beard. Or he's just a skeleton.
Nicholas, I only need 418 pieces of that candy.
Exactly.
From 1981. I wanted what is it? Carbon dated.
That's a lot of work for a back rub.
This is a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the cover?
One of the many.
Yeah, that's the box. Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
That's super cool that you have all those, man.
Yeah.
And because we were bidding on it, we almost had the poster for this thing, didn't we? And we got outbid.
Yes.
There was a poster which promoted this thing from newsagents, and we put in I was bidding for John. We put in a higher amount, but someone else grabbed it at the last minute.
Okay, let's see. The last one. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, those are excellent.
Groovy, huh?
Mm.
There's an Elder promo poster that I have around here somewhere.
Oh yeah, is it this one? Because when I was looking for that ace, I found this. Well, I thought I did. Thought I took a screenshot of it. Oh yeah, I did. This one, do you have?
Hang on.
Yes, I do have that. It's around. It's around here somewhere.
Okay.
In all the muck.
All the muck.
And the mire.
I think Craig is going to find it.
You got any mire over there? Nah, just muck.
Yeah, it's like a promo Elder. Oh man,
I'm gonna give Craig a C- for this.
Thank you.
A C minus.
C minus.
I'll take it.
C plus.
I just still love the story, John, of you being on tour and talking to your son on the phone while he's in the room. I said blue sparkles. It was just like,
Yeah.
he's just saying, I don't know, Dad. It's like,
That doesn't look like Plant 56.
yes, exactly. I said Terra hot pressing.
Just crying on the other end of the phone.
This
That's
looks the
always so
same.
mean to me.
It looks the same. No, the font is sans serif. not sans serif.
Oh, look. Nope, that's US.
Yeah.
Speaking of, you need to send mine back, Joe.
D plus.
Your grade is going down, Craig.
Oh, man.
D plus.
So, yeah, that is posters. You know what? I am sweating. It's a lot.
Yeah, I think we'll cut it with Japan and Australia. I think that was a good.
And then we
lengthy
can
show.
go to Europe and all that stuff.
Yeah, we'll
and
do Europe.
Thailand and promo posters and
Rate Craig's performance. Send in scores.
That's great. Craig, look. Rate Craig's performance. And
It's just going to be a cascade of comments that say, "We love Craig, Joe sucks."
That's right. Yeah. This is somebody replaced Joe with Craig.
that's gonna be my next Night and Satan service shirt. Is just Craig, like shirt of Craig. Yay! No, that's Netherlands.
Yay! Nope. And F.
We need to get that. We need to get that. You need to get that Family Feud buzzer sound.
Find that.
Why would I know that?
StreamYard
No,
can't do just
that's
sounds.
Netherlands.
Or the Price is Right. You know,
Yeah.
at the end.
Come on, Craig. Craig is just back there sweating.
Great.
Going over to John's house. Is it this one?
Is
Nope.
it this one, Mr. Lauer? Is it this one?
That's right.
Wouldn't that be
Somebody
funny?
needs to go. Somebody needs to go back to Kiss Australian poster school, don't they?
Wouldn't that be funny if I was like, "Oh yeah, I don't have the elder."
You might not.
I told him I had it. I don't have it.
Oh, it's funny.
Check again, Craig.
Well, this was fun
Yeah.
for
I'll have
Nicholas
to-
and Jason and Craig. Not Joe.
yeah. It's never fun for
And not the
Craig had
viewers.
more
at
fun
home.
than I did, and he did all the work.
Joe's watching the football game inside of
Yeah.
his glasses.
I don't think you've got the only pair of Google glasses still left. Just watching. Yeah.
Craig is determined. God damn it, I'm
He's
going to
just keep yelling out. Just like,
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now!
I want the Psycho Circus
Australia!
poster.
That's okay.
It's like, you
Don't
don't
worry.
have it.
No, I have it somewhere.
Where?
There you go.
Oh, this is the best ever.
I know.
Oh, this is might be the best episode ever.
Wait till I get it edited.
Oh my god.
There's some disasters in there in the middle somewhere.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, if that's it for posters from Japan and Australia, we'll see you on the next one.
We got to put Craig's face in the middle of that.
I think he's going to come on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I said,
everybody.
you got to bail us out. I said, we're trying to do Japanese posters and we look like fools.
that'd be good. Let's do something fun that we don't announce him obviously at the start of the show, Jason, and you just suddenly go, and because we don't know enough, here's Elaine, and
That's
just pop
right.
him in like that. It'd be fun to do it that way, and then he can kind of talk us through it. And me, Joe, and you were just reduced to just saying, "That looks cool."
That looks
cool. Oh, that looks cool.
Kiss my guesses.
Is he gonna save us?
Help!
Hi.
Elaine, I said the first Victor promo poster came out in 2010. Am I right or wrong?
No.
I didn't even hear it, but I'm gonna laugh.
Sorry.
So we were starting.
So Jason, pop him out and then say, and we've got an expert to help us.
That's right. That's what
just go. Okay.
That's what I'll do.
Cool.
Right.
Can you pop me out too so I can be lower left?
Yep, I'll do it. Fucking weirdo.
I become a centrist all of a sudden in my old age.
Okay. All right, here we go.
I'm physically to the right, and I'm sorry.
Stop looking on the internet. Get off the internet.
Oh,
here's my collectibles posters, the elders.
You're making me look bad in front of all my friends.
You're making me look bad in front of Craig.
Oh God, that's funny.
I think I'm worse than Craig, and Craig can't find any posters.
That's tough.
He's doing all this work and it's all pixelated.
Oh, it's so funny.
Oh my God.
All right.
That's funny.
Well, okay. Let's
Okay.
Thank you.
How do we get out of this?
I don't know. Let me put this tag on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.